red button.
Why are you being a child? I don't understand.
I don't understand why you don't just hit the damn red button and sell me my stuff.
What is your problem? Like, honestly. Like, there's a prompt right there. All you have to do is hit the red button. That's all you have to do. Why are you fighting?
I don't have to hit the red button. I do not have to hit the red button. I have to give you money for what you're...
What is your problem with me? Why? Why are you fighting me on this?
Why are you fighting me?
Because it doesn't make sense for you to fight me.
It doesn't make sense for you to fight me. I'm a customer.
Hey, it's not that hard, man. Like,
You mind your own business.
Oh, my fault. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get you going.
I'll be calling district headquarters as soon as I get home.
Have fun. 1267.
Putin says he's only targeting military targets.
Bullshit. Sorry. Where is military target? This building is military target.
Господи помилуй, смотрите, за сахар дерутся люди. Это ужас какой, Господи помилуй.
The events of the last few days with a few players, JJ, Martin, Lockie Hunter, in and out of the team. Melbourne was similar as well. Is that just normal round one preparation to, be uncertain, I guess, at how you're going to prepare?
You've got the nerve to ask me a question and even be here. So you've been preying on us the last two times. You barracked for Melbourne, Tom Morris, been preying on us. You've been opening us up, causing turmoil within our football club by declaring our team well before it needs to be declared. Is that the way Fox want you to operate?
Yeah,
is that what you're doing? Is that the gutter journalist you want to be?
No.
Is that who you want to be?
If you let me answer,
right?
Luke.
So we went in with a plan. We had some late stuff go on with JJ, unfortunately coming out in the warm-up. Everything other than that was according to plan from the Sunday, which somehow you've found out about again. So we need to get to the bottom of this. Obviously, we need to put our hand up and say that there's some leakage going on, but you're preying on it. And it's a team you barrack for. Your conflict of interest here is considerable. And yet your gutter journalism at the moment is killing us and behind the scenes. This is why the health and well-being of people in the game is caught up in all this stuff, because we've got things to concentrate on performance-wise. We've got to look after our own, and then you cause all this muckraking trash that happens behind the scenes, and names get brought up into it, and all we're doing is planning for a football game. Are you proud of yourself?
Yeah, absolutely.
You're proud of yourself?
Yeah, Fox backs me completely.
Wow.
And to be honest,
No, that's enough. That's enough. Next question, please. Next question. Mate, you're not welcome.
No, this is the AFL's press conference, and I'll sit
what?
here.
It's
the
what,
AFL's
sorry?
press conference.
Yeah, okay. Well, I think you got enough, boys and girls. I think we're probably done, aren't we? Okay, so this is what happens, because I know, and I know Sam Edmund does it, I know many of you, Riley, I know you'd do it. If you found something out, you'd ring Adrian Shed and say, look, I know this, just so you know that I know. Something's happened, it's got out, and the courtesy and the integrity and the ethical way to go about it has happened in the past. Now, this bloke here, and what he's doing is giving everyone else a bad name, you know, and right where we're trying to stabilise our competition and what we do with everything that's gone behind the scenes and us, you know, as coaches and a football program with the soft cap situation as it is, and this sort of stuff happens. You're an embarrassment to what you do, mate. You're an embarrassment. An absolute embarrassment. Disagree.
Well, we sit here and I look.
Event on, like Nick Fuentes?
I don't know who he is. I've never met him. I don't know who he is.
Did you not look into it before you decided to say okay? Like to find out, I mean, his name is on it.
Well, you know what? Nick Fuentes, as I said, I don't know him. I've never met him. I don't know, you know, what he's, everything that he says or doesn't say is not, does not reflect on who I am or who the thousands of others that are participating in this movement.
Okay. You didn't bother to look up his name or anything?
I didn't say that.
You did look him up?
You didn't, that's not the question that you asked me.
Did you look up who Nick Fuentes was and what he's talked about? Like things he has said?
I have since.
Since last week, not before?
Yes.
Okay, I guess the question is, because if you've said, well, I'm only
Again,
here
it's not fair. I mean, the mainstream media, you do this to conservatives all the time, but you don't do it to yourself. That anytime there's any kind of affiliation with anybody at any time on any stage, that we're all guilty by association, and it's not appropriate.
But the association is not a good one. To be associated with people who are anti-Semitic or...
Stop. Yeah. Excuse me.
Yes.
You asked me why I was there, why I wanted to participate and speak to these young conservatives. That's what we're talking about right now.
Okay. Vincent James was also there, correct? Do you know who Vincent James is?
I've heard of him.
You've had your picture taken with him?
I did have my picture taken with him.
Okay. Do you know what he stands for and things that he has said?
No, I don't know all the things that he or anybody else. And again, I'm just going to keep repeating the same thing, that this guilt by association that the media tries to do with conservatives and conservatives only is that if we ever have met somebody once or took a picture with them or ever shared a stage with somebody ever, we're all guilty by association. If you want to know why I went there and what my message was, go watch my video.
I did watch your video, and if you
so
had known,
that's what it was all about.
If you had known who Nick Fuentes is, would you have said yes?
Well, again, this movement is so much bigger than one individual. Who cares what Nick Fuentes has to say? Who cares? There's thousands and thousands of young conservatives all across the country that are very concerned about what's happening to our country. We are fighting for the soul of our nation. With these wide open borders, it's only a matter of time that America, we lose who we are as a free country. And I'm not gonna run away, I'm not gonna hide from being willing and wanting to go talk to young conservatives about these issues.
If you say nobody cares what Nick Fuentes says, but people care that you're associated with them or that you share a stage with something.
Again,
like
you're trying to do this guilt by association over and over and over again, and it needs to stop. Because if you want to know who I am and why I went there, I told you that. And you know, don't assassinate me or my character over something that any individual that I may ever have met in my life. If there are things that are said or that they believe in, then that's that person, it's not me.
But that's not the first time. My point of bringing up Vincent James. There you go. Right? I mean, that's not the first time you've been associated with this group.
Interview's over.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate it.